Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Night Moves. This is Ramon Scott keeping you company tonight as we break down the best angles, the sharpest numbers, and those overnight moves that you have to be on top of to make sure you're winning sports better. Before we get rolling, I want to invite all of you, yes, you folks tuning in to me right now, to stick around, enjoy the show, and be part of our growing community here at Tony's Picks. Whether you're here for the late night breakdowns, insight from myself or my guest handicappers, or you just like hanging out with us, you're always welcome to join us here live on Night Moves and be a part of our chat room as well as we answer your questions and comments about the games coming up and about our website, tonyspicks.com. And hey, do us a solid, hit that like button if you're enjoying the show. It helps more than you know. Like it, share it, subscribe, and make sure you're joining us here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We've recently passed a 50,000 subscriber mark. And with your support, we're getting closer every day to new milestones here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Help us reach that milestone by sharing the stream, invite a friend, or just tap the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And that makes you a part of our Tony's Picks family on all of the shows here on the channel. All right, settle in, relax, and let's make some smart moves tonight here on Night Moves. This is Ramon Scott, and you're watching Night Moves on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, and let's get to the action. I'll go to the top of the board. We've got a conference game, I believe, or a conference game here to get us going at 6:30 Eastern and 3:30 Pacific. And certainly an interesting one anytime you have IU Indy going. But you know what? They're not all that right now. There we go. They're not all that right now with what we were expecting here. They're trying hard, to do the thing with the pace, but it's tough to keep on doing it here. And for all the talk, I mean, they're really a big time under team at this season for all that we were talking about with trying to be a up tempo type of team. It's just that the books kind of were on top of it too, and maybe even overrated the totals a little bit. I know my results were kind of mixed, thinking along the lines of a lot of folks that this team is going to be super high tempo and the books won't be able to keep up for quite a while. The funny thing is it's Green Bay that is going over here in 4 straight matchups right now. They are coming off back-to-back losses to Wright and to Robert Morris. They did beat Iona, Massachusetts, and Yale, but so far here for Green Bay off to an 0-2 start in conference play, including the home loss to Bobby Morris. So for Green Bay here, this is the first time they'll be favored this season. Right now they are 4-5 ATS, but 0-5 straight up on the road. IU Indy does have a couple of home wins, although they're 1-3 against the spread overall. For IU Indy, they're 3-7 against the spread this season, and 2-4 against the spread as an underdog. Mentioned that tempo and all their totals, right? We saw them early on. 180, 185, 177. Now we're down to 167. IU Indy is 0-4 to the under. At home, 3-7 to the under overall, 2-4 to the under as a dog. So it was all a hoax, or just an increased, just a high total. Really, they've gone under in 4 of their last 5. 8 of the last 12 matchups between these two teams have gone over, including both matchups last season. The game here at Green Bay was 86-77. That went for 163 points. The total was 142.5. IU Indy got the win and the cover, laying 2.5, and they also covered the game. That one was at Green Bay, pardon me. And then the game at IU Indy was 84-76. The Jaguars won that one. They were a 4-point dog. So Jaguars won and covered both meetings last season. And like I said, I just cautioned the Green Bay 0-5. on the road here so far this season, and they're just 4-7 straight up. So I think they could be in a little bit of in harm's way here. And you know what? This might be going low enough finally that maybe it's time to go back on the over. It feels like Green Bay's gone over in 4 of their last 5 games coming into this one. So I'm going to take IU Indy as my play though here on Night Moves, but we just might be getting, the totals in IU Indy games have not been this low here. I don't think this season 167. It might be a low number here. And like I said, it's not the best game, but it is, I think, the only conference game on the board. So I went with this one tonight. Let's see if you guys have a pick on it in the chat. And Cal Dog says it's all about Saturday here now. We'll get more college basketball, Ramon. Don't you worry, he says. Okay, and let's see here. Yeah, amazing, right? Look, fading the Gottliebs. That was one of the biggest surprises of the year that Doug Gottlieb is still hanging in there as coach of Green Bay this season. I mean, now here they are off to an 0-2 start. They've already lost all. Granted, these are some tough games. I mean, they lost to Kansas. Yeah, they lost at Buffalo. Probably should be better. They lost at St. Thomas. They lost at Minnesota. They lost against Yale. They do have wins over Massachusetts and Iona. IU Indy plus the points for Andre. And Keith likes the over as well here. He said 166.5. I'll peek at it here. Yeah, I'm seeing it going down just a little bit for sure. And yeah, I'm taking IU Indy. Like I said, Green Bay, winless on the road here.
Thank you for watching. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for Ramon's best bets and his premium picks, be sure to click the link in the description to take you right over to Ramon's handicapper page at Tony'sPicks.com.